Okay guys, so let's review today what happened. It happened really fast, so I ended up missing this trade, but let's review it. So firstly, we can see that today we have 9:45 PMI, so my plan today was to just be done before that. And I was a little bit rushed up today, so I came home at like 7:30, I believe, something like that. And I saw this trade right here, so we are obviously bullish here. As you can see, we have these relatively highs here, and this is our target, and we had this daily fair value gap bearish, and we turned that into an inversion, so we returned back into it. So we are expecting price to reach up. Turns out that we didn't have much here in terms of liquidities, but on the 15-minute time frame, this low right here is actually the London low and the low of the day, and price stopped this exactly at after 7 o'clock, which means that this is a valid sweep for us. And then we have the daily inversion, so we have all of that. Now the reason that I do not like this setup a little bit is because we reached lower, we swept this, and then we should have left a fair value gap right here for me to enter on this move. So we needed a break structure and a fair value gap. So we needed something like this maybe, and then price creates a break of structure here, returns into a fair value gap, and then we can target the highs. So basically the target for this trade a little above this. But for some reason it didn't leave any break structure, so it went lower with this violent candle, and it didn't take out the last 15-minute sell side, which it doesn't have to. We already took out the liquidity, and then it created a break structure on this swing high, but for some reason it didn't leave any 2-minute fair value gaps. So that's also what held me back. Not only did this move down then up then down held back me, this move I mean the fact that we didn't have the 2-minute fair value gap also was a little bit of a problem to me. I mean, I'm not used to taking trades off of the 3-minute fair value gaps, but this honestly was an A+ setup, and I was watching it, and I set my limit order. Price was around here, basically almost at the low of this candle of this week, around here, let's say. And I ended up removing my limit order because for some reason it didn't fill me in. So my limit was here on the high of this candle, and for some reason price reached all the way to here and did not fill me in. So I decided to close it just because of how price was moving and how I didn't like this, and basically I made up something in my head. I was a bit tired, so yeah, basically it all comes together, and I failed to execute a trade here. This is fine, it's Friday. We are up 1% this week, and that's still fine, that's not bad. Next week I'm expecting better results because I'm at home, I don't have school, so I'm expecting for me to actually follow my plan every single day and do not fail at that basically. So I want to execute every single A+ setup because I will actually have time to do that now that I'm home, you know. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but this is a trade that we missed. It was honestly a really good trade, if we don't look at the fact what it needed to do here. But this is all like basically a trick for me to actually do what I did to cancel the trade, because if you look at the higher time frame, we see that price needs to go up to take out these highs, and then if you look at the checklist, it did everything. So it had the bias right, the sweep, the higher time frame PDRA, which is optional. We had the break structure on the 2-minute time frame, and for some reason a 3-minute fair value gap for entry, and then obviously a draw liquidity above, which was this 15-minute swing high. So we had every single thing that we needed here, and also the main thing, time was right. Okay, so that's also one thing that we had. And yeah, basically it's a little bit sad to see this banger of a trade not be taken by me, but what can I do? I mean, I'm only human, so I made a mistake, so it's fine. We're gonna move on, and I do not want to see this trade anymore because it's a banger, so, and I didn't take it, so yeah. I was also thinking of entering on this 2-minute Helvetica, but for some reason I didn't. I was a little bit distracted with some YouTube videos, so that's a shame on me, but we're gonna move on, we're gonna move on. Thank you for tuning in.